It's funny you say that, Johnny. I was like before we left. That's what I was listening to, man.
Really?
Hold on.
What?
Let me resume. Let me resume my music. I'm like 99% sure it's gonna be rolling. I'm like 99% sure. Oh my god.
Oh,
look at my status.
let's see. Roll an air raid vehicle.
It is rolling.
But anyways,
Oh.
so we're back after last week was an unintentional skip. but yeah, Alm will be back. He just said he's not gonna be able to get back here until 12, so yeah, fun. We already knew he was gonna be late, but
Rest in peace, He will be missed.
oh, I guess Johnny had to like resetting your mic or something.
No, I was like.
Oh, right, yeah. Alright, but anyways, back to it.
You can't mess with Limp Bizkit, because we get it on every day and every night. I am Pink Biscuit is right here. Now you know you be loving this shit right here. That rock shit.
Alright. Oh yeah, what's the... Hang on, how do I pull up the, like, thing again? I guess the recap, there was... So there's another vampire, apparently. Vlov was completely unrelated. You were just in the way.
Other vampire be?
Yeah, we're just and when we're just acting like we don't know.
I don't actually know.
Fair enough.
He's the only reason we know is because he's the actual culprit is playable in Nilty, so. So yeah. But anyways, so what do we do now? Just walk around.
I just know who it is because I know what happens in this. But
oh yeah, that too. I forget you've played OG Tsukihime.
See, the true uncensored version, of course.
The OG. Oh my! I thought the brain rot is insane. I swear to God, you said the true ancestor.
The true ancestors.
The true ancestors.
If she's a true ancestor and she's royalty, and she can
Should only be from one place.
Alright, guys. Now.
Anyways. So, what do you do now? Just walk around town and look for zombies? Pretty much. If we can kill them all, then their boss will have to make an appearance.
What day is this?
I think 7? Yeah, 7.
Day 7. Got it.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Yeah, Mystic Eyes of Perception Part 1, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I saw a little bit of some future bad ends. There's a few I actually want us to get, but we'll get to that once we get there. But anyways.
There is a total of...
I think there's like 10, right? In terms of bad ends?
Is there one in this chapter? You cannot. Cool, no bad ends here.
Alright. It's basically our only option for now. Is that okay with you? Her eyes ask. Hey, I'm just along for the ride. You're the expert, so I'll trust you with all that. And just as I say it, Arkway looks at me with a wide grin on her face. What? Did I say something weird? Yep. I was just thinking how obedient you are.
Huh.
Maybe I should start acting a little tougher. I have a feeling
You would be a tough guy.
I have a feeling she'll be asking crazy stuff of me if I don't draw the line somewhere. Let's get going. All we have to do is walk around town, right? Should we check under the tracks again? Nope, that area's all clear. Each minion is given its own route if they don't encroach on each other or concentrate their victims in one area. Only a limited number of the dead feed on any given night. I think the one from before was the last for tonight. But if you're here anyway, you might as well keep looking for a bit. So they don't encroach on each other, huh? Wait, so they don't encroach on each other, huh? They're actually getting commands then. I thought they acted a little more indiscriminately. Consider it from the sire's perspective. Vampires don't collect blood for pleasure, they need it to survive. It's their job, and collecting blood is just part of their agenda.
I collect blood for pleasure.
So we're cutting into their workforce. But then, wouldn't they take measures to stay in business? Sorry, I took a bite of an apple. If we are reducing their numbers, they'll either need to make more zombies or pull their forces back and go into hiding.
You know, I just realized the way vampires work in this is like kind of similar to the way vampires work in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now that I think about it.
Huh.
In what regard?
They just be working similar. The way they summon the way they make zombies, you just kind of be reminding me. Y'all think that Dio could beat Arcueil? Probably not, actually. Dio with the world versus Arcueil. Who'd be winning that fight?
I don't know. Figure it out in Mugen.
Arcueil. So it's the same. So it's the same type of abilities as.
So it's the same type of ancestor as my stand.
And then she can stop time.
Yeah. Oh god. Anyways, generally speaking, they choose the stingier option. That said, vampires can't survive without exploiting the blood and life force of other beings. Even if the leader knows that I'm after them, they'll still have to send out the dead to gather the bare minimum of resources. I get it. Arcueil wants to starve them out. Or starve them out. It would be nearly impossible to find our target just by looking, so we'll have to flush them into the open. Cut off all their other options and give them no choice but to go out and hunt for themselves. Once they make their move, Arcueil will be able to sense them. And that's when the real hunt begins. We're going to stop this at the source, just like with Flove. I understand the situation. We'll patrol the city once night falls and look for any active zombies, right? Right. And Shiki, I'd like you to take your glasses off for this. Is that okay? Take off my glasses? Why? That way we'll know for sure. I can sense the presence of human and non-human beings, while you can see the difference between the living and the dead. The more ways we have to check for enemies, the better, right? Arcueil's explanation makes sense. Plus, I'm the one who agreed to help, so there's no reason for me to decline. I just don't know if I'm comfortable with this. I know it'll put a huge strain on you. But I want to take this opportunity to check something. If you think you'll be alright, then take your glasses off and come with me. She wants me to walk around town without my glasses, huh?
Man. Volatile. It's scary.
In the 7 years since I got these glasses, I've never once tried to do that before. Looking at inanimate objects is enough to give me a headache, so it's not hard to imagine what strolling through town with my eyes exposed would do to me. But even so... it's okay. One little headache won't kill me. Besides, a headache is nothing compared to what Arcueil has to deal with right now. Alright, I'll give it a try. If that's what it takes to do the job. Okay, let's get going then. Take a deep breath, remove my glasses, and set off into town.
Chocolate starfish!
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
I did it for the Nuki!
Is that the stage from Multi Blood to
Yes.
Lumina?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Can't believe they made it into a real place. Arkwade and I walk side by side through the crowds. It's the first time since I was hospitalized that I've walked around like this with the lines in full view. I don't feel any dizziness as of yet. Simply seeing them doesn't give me too much of a headache. But while I can look at the thin lines on the buildings just fine, every glimpse of... Wait, what?
Sorry.
Yeah. Every glimpse of the lines tracing the people we pass make me feel sick. Disgust surges through me, or within me. It's not the sight of their line-covered bodies that makes me feel this way. It's the unwelcome knowledge that humans can die so easily that forces bile up my throat. Okay, there we go. We continue our search. Arkwade takes each step confidently, never saying a word. Sorry. Spend around 2 hours checking prominent places close to the station. But in the end, we don't find anyone resembling that clump of lines from earlier. You can put your glasses back on, Shiki. I don't think you're gonna find any more of the dead tonight. Put on my glasses. My vision returns to normal, and I breathe a sigh of long-awaited relief. Sure it's okay to give up so quick? I've only taken one look around. One look is enough. When the dead have been somewhere, they leave traces that can be sensed. I didn't feel anything like that tonight. The zombie from before may have been the last one still gathering blood. We'll have to start going after the next rank up next. You seem like you're in a bad mood. Of course I am. You came along with me, and what did we find? Nothing. And here I wanted to show off. Huh. Can't say I expected that to be the reason. Well, I don't know if it would amount to much, but if you wanted to go around the town one more time, that's cool with me. I make sure to keep my eyes peeled. I might see something this time. No, I don't want you pushing yourself anymore tonight. Pushing myself? I don't think I am. You are. You may not have noticed it, but you're pale as a ghost. Here, take a seat on that bench. You'll feel better, right?
Have a seat right there.
Yeah. She guides, or rather pushes me down to the bench. Truthfully, I'm about ready to throw up, so I'll take a seat for a bit. The relief is such that I accidentally let out a sigh. All the tension I'd bottled up was released the moment I sat down. Guess I really was pushing myself too hard. Thanks. I do feel better now. This isn't too bad compared to the headaches I usually get, though. And it's far better than passing out from dizziness. My nausea will fade if I breathe in the fresh night air. Next to Arkwade's wound, there's nothing. Bless you.
Thank you.
She doesn't need to worry so much about... Arkwade? Don't act like you're tougher than you are. You think you're okay just because you haven't fainted? You don't have any idea what could happen. Stop trying to look at what you can't see. Subjecting your brain to that kind of abuse might break you. Break me? Really? Yes, really! Why don't you understand the danger you're in? You've got those incredibly rare mystic eyes, but you're some sort of pacifist? Do you realize how juicy a target that makes you? I'm amazed you survived this long. Normally, you'd be gobbled up in a second. Where on earth would that be normal?
We have, actually. Sometimes we have. We've only had
yeah. Not in this timeline.
Beyond I did.
Not in this timeline. And Hey, I'd appreciate it if she gave the nations of the world a little credit. Even if she wants to call us complacent, it's kind of
the nations of the world.
it's kind of amazing that law and order prevails as much as it does. Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Fine. Fine. I wanted to avoid this, but I'll explain it to you straight. Listen up. You said that it's easier to see the death of living things than inanimate objects, right? That's because of the way your brain is wired. When we talk about you seeing the death of things, of seeing causality, it's really more accurate to say you're reading it. All phenomena share the same absolute root cause. That singular point is both the beginning and the end of our universe. And within it is a record of all things. Though it's less of a record and more something that just is, so you can't call it information. It possesses no will, nor any capacity for directionality. It's similar to the vortex of the root, which emanates causality. If Alm were here, he would have more information on this. Because that's a general type moon thing, the root.
Yeah.
Everything that exists flowed from there before undergoing derivation and assuming its current form.
I'm trying so hard not to make a JoJo reference right now, man. Causality, fuck the flow, fuck the flow of calamity, fuck the flow of calamity, shit, fuck.
Me and you, vampires and humans.
He said you. He said, the wonder of you.
We are all just atoms that originated from that common source. We strayed too far, become too complex to return to that source. But you at least understand that it's there, right? But however far we've drifted from our cause, by virtue of being derived from it, our forms are still connected to it by imperceptible threads. The root. In it lies all things, including the apple that I am half eating. A record of the beginning and of the end. To be connected to it is to comprehend the end of things. The brains of higher life forms are capable of sending and receiving signals, but the vast majority of humans are closed to the outer world. Some humans, however, possess a latent connection. They can cause paranormal events without the use of magic circuits, or being of the transcendental races.
Stand users.
Sure. Mages classify these people as paranormals. Hang on, I might just have to screenshot this and send it. Bring it up for Alm later, because he's going to be able to explain all of this.
Stand user, man.
Yeah. They're still human, but possess mutations that function like magic circuits.
They're literally stand users.
For example, you could have a human with no knowledge of mystics who could see the death of all things.
Because of a stand.
Sorry, Arkwade. I appreciate you explaining all this to me, but my brain barely understood a word. It's okay if you don't understand. All I want to say is that you shouldn't push yourself to see things that are hard to see. I can't see what you see, so I can't be sure. But I wager you see more than just those lines. You can see the points from where they originate, am I right? Yes,
Shiki can see stands.
It's exactly as she says. Sometimes when I strain my eyes, the lines seem to form a single point. Saw something like that at the last moment with Flove. Now that I think back, it wasn't just with Flove. The shock may have shut my brain off from reality, but I know they were there. Yeah. Yeah, when I killed you, I saw points then too. They were all over you, and the lines seemed to connect them. Like blood vessels, maybe. If the lines are blood vessels, then the points are whatever brings them forth. There's lines where things easily die, and there's death itself. I think you could even see the death of inanimate objects if you wanted to. Though to do so, Though to do so, you'd have to rewire your brain from only comprehending the death of living creatures. But that's doomed from the start. It would overload your brain and put you past the point of no return. Past the point of no return, huh? You mean I wouldn't be able to see death anymore? Please. Do you know what happens to an engine when it blows out? It's junked. Can't save an engine that's been... Ah, I see. The headaches I get when I see death are the cries of an engine overheating. You get it now. It's okay to look at things you can already see, but stop trying to see the things you can't. At the very most, only go as far as rupturing the blood vessels in your brain. Any further and you'll be no more alive than a rock. You ought to thank the mage that made those glasses for you. Most paranormals abuse their powers before realizing just how dangerous they are, and wind up crippled. Though, maybe that's better than trying to force themselves to live in a society that will never accept them.
In society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Edwin?
After all, it seems to be what led me to you. I'm gonna return you to your normal life.
I'm using the bathroom.
Alright.
That's what Master told me when she made me these glasses. I owe her so much it hurts to think about. That day, she saved me in more ways than one. I wouldn't be here without her. So, anyway... Ugh! Arcwaid materializes right in front of my face as I'm in the middle of ruminating. This isn't good for my heart. I wish she'd let me have a moment considering what we just talked about. What? If it's my glasses you want, I'm not giving them up. That's not what I meant. I was wondering what you're gonna do now. I don't think we'll be seeing any more zombies, so should we split up for tonight? It's 11 o'clock. My curfew was ages ago. Oh...
Wow, actually correct. Actually correct.
Huh.
It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. 11:09 to be precise. But well, shall we stay with Arcwaid or will we go home? Go home, go bed.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Alright. Well, what do you want?
Let me triple check. Ah, here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already assumed it didn't matter considering what you said earlier. I was just giving you, I was just having you look for it to give me time to finish the apple. Anyways, sure, let's hang with Arcwaid a little more. I'll talk with Arcwaid a little longer.
God, that's how you die. Be careful.
Was that in response to me, or...? I don't think you heard. Still so much I don't understand, despite already having decided to help hunt the vampire. I still feel kind of sick, so I think I'll stick around till I feel better. In the meantime, there's actually some stuff I wanted to ask. We may not be able to look around the town, but that's okay, right? Yeah? I don't mind, but are you sure? Don't humans get sleepy at night? I'm fine. Sleep and I don't really get along. You mean you have insomnia? No, I can fall asleep fine, I just don't like it. Huh. Do you not dream? Dream? I'm not sure how to answer that. Anyway, I'll hang around till midnight. Though if you're tired of talking, I can head home. No, I'm not tired at all. In fact, I'd love to take you on. Cool.
Me.
I didn't even make that connection. Cool. I'm glad you got energy, but don't overdo it. Wouldn't want you splitting the earth open or something like that. Wouldn't do something that excessive. Geez, what do you take me for? You seem to have a pretty warped impression of me. No, I think it's accurate. You're a vampire who has no clue how to hold back.
Eh.
Time to barrage her with questions. What do I want to know about? Alright. Vampires in as much detail as possible. What are the 27 ancestors, or her battle attire when we fought Vlov?
It don't matter.
Yeah, I know, I'm just like, what do you guys want to hear about? If you have any preference.
Johnny, look at what song's playing on my thing.
Oh boy.
Let me
Oh
see.
boy.
Huh.
Johnny might get it.
What the hell?
You know a video I'm thinking of, right?
Yeah.
Sick as fuck T edited. It's two things. It's either the sickest fuck T edit or the sickest fuck Spinosaurus edit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just heard that. I'm like, oh, it's a song. Oh, it doesn't matter, by the way. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do whatever you want.
Let's hear what the... Okay, it's not letting me pick option 2, so, her battle attire when we fought Vlov. Sure.
You liar.
This is a good chance to ask. No, the best chance. And I've actually been insanely curious about it. Why is it playing the, like, dinky music? You know that outfit you were wearing when we fought Vlov. Can I see it again? Cheeky?
Huh?
Alright. Yep.
Yeah.
I had a feeling she'd look at me like that. I just can't get that image out of my head. Oh no, is this another... Oh no! Is this another, intrusive thoughts moment? Well, let's go a little further before we fuse. You were kind of far away, so I didn't get a good look. You looked different than you usually do, right? With all of my being, I muster a tone suggesting simple scientific curiosity. Oh no! If Arcwade thinks I have ulterior motives, that's on her. Everybody knows that. Oh, you mean when I changed my exterior to fight Vlov? It wears me out, so I'd rather not, but I guess I do still have the recipe. Alright, let her cook.
Holy moly, editor! Gimme!
What? Unfortunately for you, ShareX isn't working. I do have it saved on PS5 though.
Okay,
There!
cool.
There, all good?
Oh, absolutely, ma'am.
Oh, here we go! Alright, put the earrings on.
Alright, Johnny. We gotta read this at the same time. All three of us read this at the same time. Alright.
It would be. I know. He said he's not gonna be back until 12, but it would be incredible if Alm came in while we were doing this. Alright. 3, 2,
1.
Oh, good, she asked. As if the sight before me wasn't positively breathtaking. There stands her beautiful, flowing form. Soft gloves envelop her arms in a silken embrace. The shoulders are open, revealing gorgeous, immaculate skin. I always knew Shiki was a shoulder guy. So this is what it's like to be at a total loss for words. Achingly beautiful is the only phrase that comes to mind to describe the alabaster vision. An incomprehensible groan of admiration escapes from my lips. It's hard to believe the thing before me is the same vampire who's caused me nothing but trouble today. I wonder if she wouldn't come back to the mansion wearing that. That would certainly be something to see. I chose this outfit by mistake, so I'm not a huge fan of it. By mistake? Wait, how do you?
I am. I'm a big fan of it.
So how? Wait, no. How did she accidentally choose it? I thought she created it.
That don't matter. All that matters is that I like it.
True. I suppose. If I had known that Vlof's principal was cold, I would have gone for something a little warmer looking. Now that she mentions it,
I think this is normal.
We'll see. Now that she mentions it, the air does feel colder around her. It almost looks as if glimmering crystals of ice are swirling in the air. Because if you're trying to avoid the heat, it would make sense to have some built-in cooling. Yep, careful you don't touch unless you want to get frozen.
It is like Dio! It is like JoJo Vampires!
Yeah. Oh my god. Though I didn't make this to protect myself. It was for putting out Vlof's flames the moment we collided. The best defense is a good offense, huh? How very like Arcade. I think we're back. Still. And I hate to admit this.
I don't.
She really is a princess. What are you looking at me like that for? Is it fun watching me fail? I don't know, I feel like Shiki would be a girl failure enjoyer. Of course not. If that's what you count as a failure, then a solid 9/10 of the world has some serious reflection to do. Why don't you wear this all the time? Wait, no. You'd stand out way too much. Actually, I don't think other people should even get to see this at all. Just me. Really? So, you like it then? The realization of what I've just said crashes over me like a wave. Because of the sight in front of me, I failed to stop myself from saying something so stupid. I mean, sure, it's not a big help for you to have stuff like that in your back pocket when we fight. I mean, it is a big help. Whoops. Anything to salvage this. It seems she's happy to be a big help. Yeah, there's nothing I can't do. All you can do is kill, so I'll support you in any way I can. Maybe I went a little too far. Now I'm pretty sure she intends to launch me at our enemies like a tennis ball. Honestly, it may be my fault for coming up with such a crazy plan when we fought Vlov. So, do those clothes have a name or anything? A name? I don't really bother naming every little thing. I guess I had the image of donning a glacier in my head when I made it. Then if I had known what Vlov's true power was, I would have pictured Kilauea since it's an active volcano. Admittedly, I would love to see her in a Hawaiian style. The visual gag I just did was seen by no other soul. And you know what? We're gonna keep it that way.
I just looked away.
Nothing. No, it was something I did physically. It was something I physically did. Hey, can I change now? I don't want to spend any more energy than I need to. While I may be sad to see the dress go, I have no grounds to stop her. I tell her it's fine, trying to keep my composure all the while. He's like actually distraught that she has to change back. A more compelling question comes to mind. Why did you go with a dress anyway? Seems more fit for high society than a fight. Huh? But high society is all about fighting, isn't it? I see. Apparently, vampire big shots spend all their time at each other's throats. Instead of dressing good for the ball, they dress good for the slaughter.
Yeah.
The hands of the clock have reached their zenith. While we were talking, midnight snuck up on us. Looks like it's almost tomorrow already. As much as I'd like to stay, you need some rest. I'm still good to go, though. Oh, trust me, that's all in your head. Let's say goodbye for tonight. Besides, we'll see each other tomorrow. Arcwood begins moving away with a little dance step, still looking my way. Tomorrow? Wait, we haven't even set up a place to meet up! Hey! Let's do here. Around 10 o'clock should be good. Good night, Shiki. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Arcwood.
There's no stopping her. After offering a cheerful wave, she departs. What? The mind wants to complain, but the heart just isn't in it. She may be trouble, but even more than that, she is cute. What was with that expression? She's dangerous. How could I ever miss our plans if she's gonna look at me like that? And back home. And make it back to the mansion. Not a single light brightens the building. Door isn't locked. I guess Hisui left it open for me. Let out a grateful sigh.
From Akia's perspective, did we just fucking disappear for like a couple hours?
Yeah. So as not to wake anyone, I end up tiptoeing to my room. Whew. Another sigh, this time from relief, escapes as I settle onto the bed. Arcwood was right. My body is thoroughly exhausted. It feels like the mattress is sucking me in.
Suck.
Yeah. Still lying down, I thought a massive breath. Again, I'm working with Arcwood. Fate just keeps dragging me back into her blast radius.
What keeps what now?
But what choice do I have? Couldn't just let her be. Or maybe I don't want to suck. Oh. Oh. Maybe I'm drawn to her, to all her beauty and all her inhumanity. How stupid of me. I've already killed once with these hands, so what am I losing my mind over? The whole reason I'm even touching this vampire hunting business is for the city I call home. I don't want to die, so I have to help out. Yeah, that's all there is to it. I close my eyes. Glasses off. Sleep takes me over, a giant hand pulling my body and my consciousness into a deep darkness. Whatever happens, I'll be fighting alongside her again. Right now, I should just get ready for tomorrow. Alright.
And there you go.
End of chapter 7. Alright, day 8. Mystic Eyes of Death Perception 2. What the? The estate was our playground back then. A forest as deep and vast as the ocean. A house that looked more like a castle. Each day, a new adventure would unfold in our kingdom. There was so much to explore. Every day was fun. We had no idea that we'd ever grow up. Doing the same things day in and day out, but never getting bored. We were just children, playing and yelling like puppies. We got along well. We were regular partners in crime. Akia was always there when I looked for her. I would wave at her, and she'd get all embarrassed and hide. Yeah, the same as always. The estate was our playground back then. A forest as deep and vast as the ocean. A house that looked more like a castle. Each day, a new adventure would unfold in our closed little world. There was so much to explore. I wake from a peaceful slumber. The morning light pulled me from my deep sleep. My dream. I feel like I dreamed of something from a long time ago. Ah! Those horrendous things assault my vision when I open my eyes.
I wonder what that dream could have been about.
Yeah, I wonder. My head feels like it's gonna split open at the temples.
Damn.
It's a clear day. The sun bathes the garden in such a vivid light that I can spot it from my bedroom. Rays of achingly bright sunlight illuminate every nook and cranny of my surroundings. My glasses. Tried to extend my hand to take them from beside my pillow, but noticed something strange. There's no sensation in my arms or legs. I can clearly think of what I want them to do, but the signal doesn't seem to reach. It's like I've got locked in... What?
My arms and legs are gone.
Oh no. It's like I've got locked in syndrome. I suffer the time in silence, unable to even close my eyelids. The sunlight begins to soften. Feeling returns to my arms and legs. Taking a deep breath, I finally managed to get my glasses to seal away that sight. Exhaling, I free myself from the bed's confines at last. That was nothing of note. Nothing at all. It happened all the time during my stay in the hospital. Whenever I was exhausted, my vision would go blurry and my limbs would become paralyzed. My appetite would totally disappear too. This is just what happens if I spend too much time looking at things with my naked eyes. But this time was different. This time, there was a dog barking. Come on. There you go. Alright. But this time was different. I think I could see them more clearly than I used to. The lines on buildings have always seemed thin to me. It's rare for them to be that distinct. What was once just a lingering headache now feels like I took a bullet to the brain. I remember what Master once told me. She said my eyes could end up attracting unpleasant things. Arkwright also said not to use my eyes too much. That doing so would destroy my mind. This is what I get for involving myself with vampires. Not only do I have to face danger when I fight them, but now I've invited danger into my everyday life. Though there's no use dwelling on it. I knew this was going to happen when I decided to help Arkwright. Yeah, I can handle this much at least. Sitting around and doing nothing wouldn't be productive anyway. There's no stopping until Soya is free of vampires. I'm only helping her because I want to protect Akiha and the other people I care about. Alright. Quickly get out of bed, trying to clear my head of any unpleasant thoughts. I should get changed and thank Hisui for last... Huh? come to think of it, Yusui isn't here. It's a little after 7. Yusui would usually be here to wake me up. Wonder if she overslept. But my theory is swiftly rebuked when I notice there's a change of clothes prepared on my desk. Maybe she has something more important to do. Curious about what might have diverted her attention, but it's really none of my business. It's not much time to spare, so I'll just get into my uniform and head downstairs. Oh. Why is she? Oh, never mind. Memories of yesterday's events hit me the moment I opened the door. Sometimes I amaze even myself. The fact that I managed to forget all about something as disastrous as yesterday has me genuinely concerned for my own well-being.
Damn,
the worries about my mental health can wait until after surviving what comes next. I stand there at the open door, frozen like a sculpture and unable to venture inside. Meanwhile, in the parlor, Akiha is seated on the sofa just like she was last night. Kohaku is...
She straight up didn't move.
Yeah. Kohaku is standing behind her as usual. Up until now, Akiha has always greeted me with a "Good morning, Shiki." But today she won't even look in my direction. Needless to say, this is all because I left last night without explaining anything about Arcwade. It almost looks like she's just lounging, but animosity is radiating from her every pore. You could cut the tension with a knife. I probably could. Good morning, Shiki. Would you like a cup of tea before breakfast? Guess Kohaku doesn't have to worry about any of this. I don't know why this sprite is funny to me. Morning, Kohaku. I'll save the tea for another time. I return Kohaku's greeting and enter the parlor properly. Akiha side-eyes me as I timidly cross the room. Can't let myself cave to her silent intimidation. It's times like these when a person's resourcefulness is truly put to the test. I should... Well...
I don't think any of these matter, but I'm gonna double check.
Yeah. The real answer is what is the funnier option?
They don't.
Scene! Mistress Akiha strikes back. We're not in for a good time. No matter what we answer. Let's greet her with plenty of cheer. First things first, I have to do something about the energy in this room. At this point, I don't think I'll get anywhere with my usual attitude, so it's time to try something new. Good morning, my darling Akiha. Lovely day, isn't it? I pair my greeting with a light-hearted chuckle. She is not having any of it.
Yep.
Abort! Abort! Akiha's glare only intensified. Tough crowd, huh? I'm gonna get a hernia if this goes on any longer. Well then, I believe it's time I break my fast. I turn on my heel to make for the door, but just as I do... Shh. Oh, right.
There's you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me?
Yep.
Wait, is this Akiha?
Yes.
Okay. Peaky.
Akiha's positively glacial voice stops me dead in my tracks.
I'd like to have a talk before you eat. Please take a seat on the sofa.
Her tone makes it apparent that resistance is futile. I've dug my own grave and I do believe this may be my last day on Earth. Now that flight is off the table, my only option is to fight. Fine, though I'd appreciate it if we could make this quick. I quietly sit down on the sofa across from Akiha. Kohaku prepares a cup of tea for me as I do. She's giving off a positive vibe that helps cheer me on just a tad. Of course, Akiha may be the head of the family, but she's still my little sister. I don't think this will be totally one-sided. I take a sip of my tea and meet Akiha's gaze. What is it you want to talk about?
I did not have sexual relations with that vampire.
Did you have sexual relations with that woman from last night?
Just right out the gate.
Yeah.
Exactly my reaction, Shiki! Oh, yeesh, I am lucky I didn't burn myself. Akiha's first pitch was an unbelievable fastball. I thought I was gonna choke on my tea for a second.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Then please answer my question.
Well, not yet.
I want you to tell me about the woman in as much detail as possible, without lying, but tread carefully.
In as explicit detail as possible.
Yeah.
Then you're asking the impossible. Oh god.
I warned you to tread carefully, did I not?
Wait, so that was a warning? How am I supposed to answer when this feels like a trick question? Johnny.
Oh. What was that? You're mumbling. Speak up now. Because what is your relationship with that woman?
We're partners? Or maybe we're more like friends at this point?
Friends who meet each other that late at night? Well, it's not my place to control on who you will someday choose to share your company with. You are still a student. Just think what people would say if they knew the eldest son of the Tono family was cavorting around every night with some strange woman.
So that's what my relationship with Arkwade looks like to her. Wait, Akia, let me explain. We don't have that kind of relationship. I'm only helping her look for something. When she finds it, I'll never see her again.
You two seem quite close to me. Do you mean to imply that I was incorrect in my judgment?
Don't think it, don't say it, 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 don't think it, don't say it.
Do you mean to imply that my judgment was lost?
Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it.
In your relationship merely a temporary transaction? A means to an end? Friends with benefits?
Yeah. Akiha's gaze is ice cold. All I'd have to do is say yes, and that would be the end of this conversation. Something's holding me back. It's true that we're both getting something out of our partnership, but I also don't want to admit that's all there is to it. We're not super close, but I don't think it's right to describe our relationship as just a transaction.
Indeed. I've never seen you so flustered before. I couldn't believe that my brother, who I can't get to take anything seriously, would act like that.
I wasn't flustered, per se. I just didn't think she'd show up at my house all of a sudden.
Is that so? Seemed quite patient as she waited for you.
She gives me a sidelong glance, obviously trying to imply something. It looks like Akiha is fully convinced that Arkwade and I are dating. Akiha, please don't misunderstand the situation. I only even met her because I killed her. I stopped myself before the truth slips out. There's no reason for Akiha to know, and it's not like she'd believe me anyway. Though I also can't think of another explanation. All I can manage is some half-hearted mumbling.
Johnny, you're reading this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you won't give me an adequate answer, then I'll change the question. You keep referring to this young woman as simply her. But what exactly is her name?
It's, Arcwade.
I see. Then you must have met her somewhere outside of school. Soya High does not have any foreign exchange students.
Maybe she just lives here.
Shh. She goes to another school.
Sure.
Akiha is right. We don't have any exchange students. Why does she even know that?
Where did you meet them?
Just in town. It was a coincidence.
So she seduced you, huh?
Yeah, this is still Akiha.
Oh, okay. Johnny's is you.
Yeah.
Did I not?
Oh wait, did you read this?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, he did.
Oh,
He did,
yeah.
He did, yeah.
No. No, I guess that was me. If I initiated contact, you mean murdered in cold blood? She tracked me down after. She tracked me down after that, but I'm the one who started it.
Why did you reach out to her? You didn't know anything about her. Or did you have an ulterior motive from the start?
I feel like it'd just be easier if he just said, I just thought she was pretty.
Yeah. But on the other hand, let's be honest, I feel like Akiha would immediately have him executed.
If he says that, he'll die. Either way, I think he's dead already, man.
Yeah. Akiha's interrogation is mercilessly precise. With every question, she's closing in on the truth. She's got me like a deer in headlights, and if this goes any further, I won't be able to lie my way out of it. It sucks to do it this way, but I don't have any other choice. I have to end this in whatever way I can. There's nothing going on between us, okay? Even if there was, it wouldn't be any of your business. I may be the eldest, but it's not like I'm actually part of the family. So I don't see how what I do would affect our standing or whatever. It's cowardly to use being disowned as my argument, but I can't think of another way to get Akiha to back off.
Man.
Hang on, that reminds me of something, but I'll bring it up later. Whoops. Akiha narrows her eyes for a moment, then takes a deep breath as she stands. Huh? That's weird. I was expecting another sharp-tongued retort, but instead she looks away.
I don't want to have to say this either. But there's something unpleasant about that woman. If it were anyone else, I would submit that you were correct. But where does it leave me if this is who you'll open up to?
For some reason, Akiha bites her lip in frustration as she speaks. What's with you, Akiha? This doesn't seem like you at all.
Forget it. By all means, do as you please.
Akiha exits the parlor with uncharacteristically heavy steps.
Man.
Oh, Shiki, that was horrible of you. Think about how she feels. If you're going to bring home a girlfriend, at least bring someone a little more normal. What did she do? What did she do in like the 30 minutes she was here? How'd make it easier for her to accept it? Kohaku heaves a heavy sigh and chases after Akiha.
Wow, what a weird breakfast that was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hisui sees me off when I leave the mansion. I'm a little worried about Akiha, but I don't think running after her would have helped, considering the root of her anger is Arcwade. Though I feel bad, it'll have to wait until this vampire business is over. I wonder, though. Never really thought about it before, but is telling her everything an option? She may not believe me, but maybe I should tell her about the vampires. They do endanger all of Soya after all. Let's see.
Alright, Akia, let me tell you everything. So that girl that you saw come into our home, alright, so I actually murdered her, right? I murdered her, but it was chill, because she's actually like a vampire, so she actually didn't die. So we're chilling. And then we teamed up, then we killed a vampire. You saw that explosion the other day? Yeah, that was us. So anyway, now there's another vampire going around.
Yeah. Maybe I could say it's just something I saw on the internet. Take my phone out of my pocket as I walk. Wouldn't make for the most credible source, but I could write everything I know on some message board. Any interpretation would be up to the reader. Yelling at people to try and get them to believe you will only have the opposite effect. But if it's on the net, it may at least reach urban legend status. Whomst? I guess I'll take random side character. Hello? You there. Got a sec? Huh? I stop. Turning around. Oh! Edwin, I forgot. I forgot this is you.
This guy.
Yeah. Turning around, there's a sharp-dressed man I've never seen before. Are you talking to me?
Oh, hi, Adachi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Do you see anyone else around?
He's got a point. At most, the road leading up to the Tono mansion may see a couple cars passing from time to time. But the only ones actually walking the street are probably me and our housekeepers.
Yeah, so you just came out of that giant house, right? You one of the employees or something? Cause that'd be awesome for you, not for me. Wanted some quick cash, kid? I had some questions about the Tono family.
Sus. I keep my distance. It's not because his overly casual way of talking bothers me. I'm actually more scared of just how serious he is. It's like
rat out your family, kid. I'll give you like $30.
Yeah. It's like every word is carefully crafted to ensure I'll let down my guard.
Got me picked for some kind of paparazzo, huh? Well, you ain't wrong. But I'm good for a reward. I really want to know about the eldest son. Dude's apparently only just come home. We ain't even got pics of the guy yet. So if you know anything about what he looks like, his favorite foods, the kind of girls he's into, I'd love some dirt.
The man hops from side to side holding his crutch.
Johnny, you voice this guy.
Alright.
Wait.
Huh. Okay. This guy.
Should we tell him? Should we tell him? Or should we just let him find out?
So Johnny, remember that Italian voice character you were doing?
Is Mario?
It's a him.
Mario.
It's a him, Mario.
Yeah, it is the dude.
Did you forget your brain at home, dumbass? You're clearly talking to the kid himself.
There's a child with him? Behind the man is a boy who looks about 12 years old. He must be the one who kicked him in the balls.
Man.
Wait, for real? This dude ain't even the slightest bit
Yeah.
Bourgeois?
Oh, probably
What's that
bougie.
supposed to mean?
Bourgeois?
Maybe. That's the
Bourgeois?
only thing I can think of. Yeah.
Bourgeois, I'm like 90% sure it is bourgeois.
Bourgeois, maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
What's going on supposed to mean? You can tell someone's got money just by looking at him. What? Is he supposed to carry a rich guy badge or something?
No, I mean, he just doesn't seem like one of those guys who spends all day counting their cash with some Novio Riche, you know?
That's supposed to be a jab at my old man. You got some fucking balls on though.
What is happening? Maybe I should call the cops?
Hey, don't go calling the cops yet. Why do kids these days always jump to that? Come on. Here.
Huh? I look up from my phone, already halfway through dialing the number to call the authorities. The man is holding out a black ID. Maybe my first time ever seeing one, but I still recognize it as a badge.
Yeah.
Should we go back and should we go back and have him talk?
No,
Okay.
let's keep going. No,
All
let's
right.
keep going.
Okay, I know I'm late as all hell, but like, what the fuck?
Well, first off, okay, there's one thing I will say. You missed another fusion.
Isn't our QA? It's like really, really pretty if it showed up.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
But anyways,
So what was it you wanted to show me, Billy?
It don't matter right now. It's actually not important. It's actually not important.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's almost time.
Yeah. It may
Almost 12.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna say it's almost 6. I'm like, there's no fucking way we've been here for 7 hours.
We've made like no progress. Maybe my first time ever seeing one, but I still recognize it as a badge. Oh yeah, we finally meet Mario in the flesh. A badge? Are you a detective?
That's right. Name's Toru Wadada. My name's Yugo Ando. I'm a detective for Division 1 of the Metropolitan Police Department of Investigation.
That's vague.
And they still didn't let me inside yesterday. Can you believe that? I just want to talk a little, but they keep saying I need an appointment, so I need to be staking out here instead.
Close enough. I've never seen a more suspicious detective in my life.
I don't know, man. I've seen quite a few.
Still, though.
True.
Regardless of whether that badge is real or not, I'd like to know more about why he's been staking out my house. What should I do?
I don't think this matters either, but let me double check.
Yeah. It's good to save before every option anyway. Scene, the incredibly shady cop. And he said it doesn't matter?
It don't matter.
I'm not really in the mood, but I'll ask him what he wants. Okay. I'll try to figure out what they're doing. Unless I find out what they're after, I won't know how to deal with them. I don't mind hearing you out. What are you here for?
About that fire near the station the other day. Security footage that, cordoned? Cordoned?
Maybe cordoned?
Cordoned?
Cordone? I don't know.
Up there that day, the day after the subsidiary of yours, right? They're already gone. About to talk with the person in charge. Got a phone number or anything?
Is that so? I wasn't aware of that. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Are you the eldest son? That's surprising. So the rumors that your little sis is running the show are true.
Why are we talking about this? Are you trying to imply that the Tono group was behind the fire? Sorry to tell you, we didn't start the fire.
But, like, I need to shower, so I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Oh, I thought you did that already. Okay. No worries.
No, because I literally just got back, but my sister beat me to the bathroom, so I had to wait before I could shower. Anywho, in the off chance that I'm not able to make it back before you guys end the stream.
To me, the implication that believes that he will perish from shower to here.
You see, I take very hot showers in my preparation for my descent to hell after I die.
Oh, wait. Should I do this? I realize I'm still connected to Wi-Fi instead of my Ethernet. But if I switch it, it might kill the stream for a second.
Anyway, here's an early fun fact for you guys. There is a guy named Tim Freed who has a self-induced hyperimmunity to snake venom.
That's pretty sick.
Huh.
Now, here's the funny thing, right? He has immunity to snake venom. It was self-induced.
How do you self-induce?
Yeah, that old saying of like, oh, poison in small doses is often a remedy. Yeah, he took that a little too literal. Funny fucking part is, the man wasn't even a scientist. He was just a fucking snake collector. He collected snakes. But some scientists caught wind of what he was doing, and they're like, okay, he's been drinking poison from like a lot of like super venomous snakes, and the dude's still alive. And apparently he had been doing that for like 18 years.
Oh my god.
So these scientists were like, okay, so his fucking like immune system is just like a cocktail of anti-venom. We need to take a sample of his blood to like develop anti-venoms for all these other snakes. So because of him, we have anti-venom for certain snakes. The two off the top of my head that I remember are the black mamba. Yes, that cape that Megamind had, and the King Cobra, I believe, which is really impressive because that thing fucking spits its venom. So the fact that we have some form of counter for that is really good. Also, follow-up fun fact: snakes that spit their venom are specifically in the Middle East, which is really fucking weird in my opinion. Anywho, that's enough. I need to shower because I feel very grimy. Good night.
Every time you said snake, I just thought about Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god. Anyways, coin flip on if the stream will die.
Sides?
I think we're good. Let's go. Alright. Huh? Nah, nothing like that. You have to be crazy to think that it was anything other than spontaneous combustion. It's kind of a different issue. I guess there's no harm in telling you since you're part of them. You probably already know anyway. Oh, this was probably... Yeah, this was you.
Oh, yeah. Something, weird was found in the rubble yesterday. I don't really know what to call it. Even the forensic squad didn't have a clue. But the Tonos own that land, don't they? Our records show that Makihisa Tono purchased the land at well above market price around 10 years back. Damn, he got fucking scammed then. Can you tell me anything about that? Why would he buy prime real estate in front of the station and then have it turned into a park?
I don't know. Makihisa is dead. Is that all?
Oh, could you connect me with your sister? I've been upfront about who I am and what I'm after, haven't I?
I'm sorry, but my sister is very busy. Now, please leave. If you'd like to speak with her, you'll need to make an appointment through the appropriate channels.
The appropriate channels? It's like Kohaku.
Yeah. Okay, you need to find this random maid. Try and run into her on the street. Get lucky.
Now she should be in the market right now.
Yeah. I turn on my heel and start down the hill. Now I know what they're after. While I don't know the details, there's no way I'm letting such a shady detective meet with Akiha. I think this is Mario.
Johnny.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here.
It's Mario.
Is it Bob?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's it. A higher pitched voice calls out to me. I was planning on ignoring him since he's with that weird detective, but something about the boy's voice makes me hesitate.
The boys.
I know you think you're being righteous or whatever, but I take a look at reality. If you want to die of a human's death, now's the time to pull out.
Excuse me? That gets me to stop and look back. Did he say a human's death? What are you trying to say?
You heard me. Shit for brains. No skin off my nose if you bite it, because you wouldn't taste it. You're leaving, Nando. I'm fucking starving.
I'm sorry.
Buy me some cake. One of those cheesy ones with a bunch of honey. Bunch of honey.
I'm sorry, the delivery on that was perfect.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Hey, whatever you say, boss. Can't believe I came all the way to Japan just to babysit a spoiled brat.
Mm-hmm.
The strange pair gets into a car parked alongside the road and drives down toward the station.
A strange pair.
Looks like the mansion was under police surveillance. And they said something about the land north of the station being owned by the Tono family? No. It's gotta be a coincidence. It has to be. The only reason that place collapsed is because Arkwade acted before thinking. There's no connection between what happened near the station and who owns the land. I gulped down the apprehension rising in my throat. Pulling myself together, I begin my long descent. The rest of my day has been normal so far. It's fourth period, social studies. A teacher recites dried textbook material from the front of the room. As I listen to the lecture, I take full advantage of my window seat and stare at my reflection. I can't focus. It's not that the lesson is boring, I just can't wrap my head around everything that's happening outside of school. A fire that claimed so many lives. A vampire terrorizing our home. How can I sit in class while knowing the truth about all this? The answer is obvious. I'm abnormal. Most people would either lock themselves in their homes or run away. Yet here I am, still trying to have a normal life. Trying to convince myself that vampires aren't worth giving up the life I've led up until now. But the truth is, I feel guilty giving this up. Still, yeah, like he just faded in like Goto jump scare.
Oh my god. Where the fuck did he come from?
Yeah.
It's the dandy man. It's the dandy man.
Yeah.
It's just so dandily.
It makes me think about that conversation I had with Goto Saiki. To put it in his terms, education is an investment into one's future. Abandoning the future for a little safety now would be getting my priorities backwards. Besides, I'm living on the Tono family's dime. I owe it to them to at least show up to school. It's not just my duty, it's my obligation. I don't know if I'm being overly compliant or stubborn. Or just stupid. Master told me to become a person who does what he thinks is right. I intend to follow her advice. Having a normal life like this is part of that too. I squint my eyes at the sun filtering through the window. It's only 20 minutes left until the end of fourth period. Fifth period will be my last class for today. My thoughts drift to how I'll be working with Arkwade again once night falls. The face in the window's reflection smiles back at me. I wipe the stupid grin off my face. Our nighttime patrols aren't for fun, so why am I smiling like an idiot? Jeez. There's gotta be a limit to my daydreaming. I even started hallucinating about her now. I could practically see her, gracefully crossing the schoolyard.
Hey, wait a minute!
Wait, are you freaking kidding me? I lean over a little to get a better look, careful not to interrupt class. Or be noticed for that matter. Please tell me my eyes are playing tricks on me. Nope, not a hallucination. Regrettably, I am still sane. Any way you cut it, this is reality. So the question becomes whether that damn vampire has gone completely bonkers. What am I supposed to do? What is she planning? Will my school life be able to survive if I leave her unsupervised? I like how this implies that if he doesn't keep an eye on her, she'll like burn the school down. Deep breaths. Calm down. Everything's okay. The other students haven't noticed, and I don't hear any nearby classes making a fuss. Thankfully, it looks like she's only visible from this classroom. This goddamn weapon of mass destruction. Cradling my...
What?
Cradling my head, I curse her with all of my heart. But that isn't gonna help me fix this mess. It's 20 minutes until lunch. I can't even imagine the chaos she could wreak with that much time on her hands. Ow.
I believe this one actually does matter. So just.
Oh gosh. I like the implication of that. But you know, you know what?
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I was gonna say
what options are these?
Intercept.
No, this one doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter. No.
I want to see what happens if we leave Arcwade unsupervised. Think of this as an experiment. A sudden calm washes over me. I'm the kind of person who knows what they can and can't do. I have a firm grasp of my limitations. What can one human do in the face of the overwhelming force of destiny? One can only pray. That's incredible. You know, I totally love social studies. I direct all of my attention to class. Johnny is gone. Hold up. Okay. I direct all of my attention to class. We're just getting into the global environmental issues that came to the forefront in the early 2000s. Welcome back, all. We are leaving Arcwade unsupervised in school. Hang on, can I, like... Yeah. So what's going on is Arcwade is, like, in the courtyard for some reason, and he just said... Where is it? There's 20 minutes until lunch. I can't even imagine the chaos she could wreak with that much time on her hands. And I just like the implication that he thinks that, that leaving her unsupervised would cause her to, like, burn the school down or something. Anyways.
I mean, the funniest part is, he's right to worry because she would do that.
Yeah.
But in her defense, it would not be her intention.
Yeah. Anyways, so for what I'm getting, humans are unlikely to use up the resources available on Earth, but environmental change is a whole other story. No matter what we do, the planet will survive. Us humans, however, will find it more and more difficult to live here, as the temperatures and ecosystems change. Even if I let my own room get cluttered, the rest of the house will still be perfectly livable. I'd get kicked out and lose my place to live, but it'd just be me who suffer. Yeah, that makes sense. Shiki is losing. Shiki is losing it. Lectures aside... What is this growing sense of dread I feel, despite having been completely focused on class? Uh-oh. Oh no. Why is she here? I finally found it! That took forever. All of these rooms look exactly the same. The intruder laughs bashfully as she approaches the podium. What do you think you're doing? We're in the middle of class. Teacher's taken aback. We still manages to scold the intruder. I'm proud of our teacher. Truly a model for the students. Except... Oh god! We've been waiting for you. Here are your materials.
Yeah, that is a thing she can do.
Yeah. The teacher casually hands the textbook to the intruder and exits the room.
I was even referring to her as as the intruder.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Wait, did you call her Akiha?
No, Arcuwide. You said Arcuwide.
Oh. Okay, maybe I'm going crazy now. A commotion rises in the classroom. Amidst the furor, students pull out their phones and start chattering away on the message boards in excitement. What the fuck is going on? Mamiya just straight up left, Lamau. Anyone know who this is? She smells incredible. What?
Oh, I'm sure, man. I'm fucking sure, man.
Me like pretty lady?
Okay,
Is that
was
me?
that one?
I'm in this game?
Anyone get out of the class!
I didn't know Nelson put me in this.
What an
This
honor.
one also sounds like you.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's so close. Anyone, you read it, why not?
Oh, let me finish chewing.
Chew faster, damn it!
Me like pretty lady. Oh my god, she's so close to me. She's so...
First Miss Noel and now this? What's up with the school?
Whatever God brought her here is a man of culture. No, so I didn't know you put me in the game, bro.
Oh, yeah, I guess if they keep going, we'll just alternate, sure. She's got guts showing up in the middle of class, though.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't for a little bit, because of us. But, you know,
yeah.
The fact that she had them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assuming they've grown back.
I assume they've regenerated. Seriously. They don't understand the danger they're in.
The danger in question.
Hi, everyone. I'm your guest speaker, Arumi. Thank you so much for having me.
I wish I could.
Oh my god.
Though maybe their crisis awareness isn't the issue here. I push against the back of the chair, slide down to the floor, and creep my way to the rear exit of the classroom. Shiki, no! Don't leave her unsupervised!
Sneak out.
Everyone is so focused on the woman at the front of the classroom that they don't even notice my escape.
I like how Shiki's literally just like, I don't want to fucking deal with her right now, man.
Yeah.
I don't do whatever you want, Arco. Give you a little fucking TED talk. I'm out of here, man.
There's no doubt about it. She must be using her mystic eyes.
Like, I am too anemic for this bullshit right now.
Yeah, literally. I just raised off on the blackboard, right? Social studies? Oh, like the study of societies. Well then, I'll take this opportunity to do a special lecture on Now, hold on just a second, I want to hear about that. That's probably exactly what she wants. It's 10 minutes to lunch. Hey, Shiki isn't here! He ran away! That coward! I make for my goal as quickly and calmly as I can manage. Behind the gym, away from prying eyes. There shouldn't be any students or teachers around here. And now I wait. Hey, what are you running away for? I came all the way here for you! Thought you were the kind of person to take any threat head on! Apply directly to the forehead! Now that the destroyer has taken the bait, I can call this crisis safely averted. Nope, if I feel like I'm in danger, I'm running. Depends on the kind of danger, of course, but I can leave that part out. Anyway, I'm the one who should be angry, Miss Arkwade. I thought you said you wouldn't get involved with human society, and that you would avoid standing out more than necessary. So what the hell was that? You stood in front of my entire class! Are you even taking this vampire hunting thing seriously? Of course I am! How could you ask me that, you dummy? I even disguised myself! I did not stand out! You disguised
During
yourself.
that silence, I realized the song that's playing on my Spotify, it's the one from Transformers.
Oh no.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I mean, look, you can see my status.
Yeah. You disguised yourself. You mean those glasses. She's even more of a monster than I thought. Yeah, exactly. I did some research last night to try and understand you better. Schools mean teachers, and teachers mean glasses. I have no idea why anyone would wear them, but anyway, how do I look?
And this is Billy's portion.
A visceral grunt rises from the depths of my being as she shows off her glasses. Damn this vampire. It isn't fair. I was so ready to rip her a new one, but one look at her, my wrath just melts away. Fine, I get it. Listen to what you have to say, but no more Miss Arumi. I'm confiscating those glasses. I take the weapon of mass destruction from her. The glasses are too powerful, apparently. Humanity doesn't stand a chance against her if she has these.
Disagree.
She can't be allowed to wield them again. Aw, I made them just for this, so you go and take them? Don't try and make me the bad guy. You can't go carrying dangerous weapons inside a school. Did they look that bad on me? I falter in the face of Argoy's
Editor, can you send me this one too? Editor, can you send me that one too, please?
Editor.
I falter in the face of Argoy's uncharacteristic meekness. She's even more distracting than usual.
Edwin, I sent you a little something earlier in the day. I'm sure you appreciate the gift. If you
This is just a note that just says like it's a knife with a note that just says stab yourself. What's the point of this?
Oh shit! Wait, no, that was meant for someone else. Fuck! I think I got the packages mixed up. Ignore that one. Just send that one back to me. Return to sender for that.
Return to sender.
Oh, and I see there's this picture too. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that one was for you. I think. Describe it.
It's beautiful. It's the only way I can describe it. It's beautiful.
Okay, you did get the right one.
Anyways, I don't know if I'm just tired because it's lunchtime or if it's Argoid that's unraveling my focus, but I still have no idea what she... But you're at fault too, you know? It took so long to notice me down there. I didn't know where I should enter from, so I was about to just jump up to you. Hold on a second. Jump? Up to the 3rd floor? Yeah, there's plenty of room to stand up there, and it looks like a pretty easy jump. I take it back. She's as clueless as ever. Good thing you didn't. My class would have lost their collective minds. Let out a relieved sigh.
Consciousness, if you would.
She probably went mostly unnoticed out in the schoolyard. Well, I guess it's okay as long as you know what you did was wrong. So, what are you doing here anyway? You said you were looking for clues. Just some investigating, of course. I'm looking around everywhere I can think of, since I can't sense any of the dead. I appreciate the efforts. I'd appreciate it even more if it was night. I'll be more careful. Actually, I caught your scent while I was walking around here. By the time I realized it, I was already in the school. That's why you came all the way into the schoolyard? I always thought you were like a cat, but it turns out you were a dog all along. Rude! I was being productive and following a lead. Compared to other places, there's no sign of the dead here. Don't you think that's worth checking out? Why would it be? If you can't sense them, then they're not here, right? Nothing happens at school, and everyone leaves at the end of the day, so the place is always empty at night. If zombies were going to attack anyone, it would be somewhere in the city, oh god. Well, yeah, I guess so. There's nothing weird going on here. I don't know about your vampire senses, but I have my eyes. If there were zombies walking around, I would have noticed, even with my glasses on. I get it. If you insist there's nothing suspicious here, then maybe you're right. Not maybe, there's nothing here. Trust me. Arkwright doesn't look convinced. Man, it's already lunchtime. Now that students will start wandering around outside, our hiding spot behind the gym just got a lot less secure. We shouldn't stay here. Promise I'll see you later, so please go home and rest. You might even meet your target tonight, you know? So you're kicking me out. Am I really that much of a bother? What exactly call you up?
Send me that one too, please.
Editor.
Her face is the same as mine. I
She's so fucking pretty, dude.
I wouldn't exactly call you a bother, but you're definitely too stressful. If you want a school tour, we can figure out a better time. But you really need to go, like now. I push Arkway from the back.
Editor.
No, I'm ahead of you on that one. Arkway makes to leave, though it does seem like there's a word or two she'd still like to say.
Bicycle.
Yes, true. The tension finally drains from my body as I sigh. I should go eat something to build up some energy for tonight. Huh? Did I just hear a sound from behind the bicycle rack? I casually walk to the shadowy section at the back.
Zombie.
There's no one here. It's probably just a stray cat or something. I find Arihiko in the classroom after I get back from lunch. He wasn't here in the morning, so I'm guessing he just came to eat.
Did I come back?
Just in time.
Morning, Tono.
Arihiko's got no shame even when he comes unfashionably late. If rumors of Arkway have spread through the school, then this guy would have definitely given me hell. I'm lucky that Arkway actually went home.
Yeesh, what's with that look? It ain't nice to look at people like they're... It ain't nice to look at people like they're a 10-yen CD you found at the bottom of a bargain bin, you know? Is a very specific comparison.
Right, sorry, I've been through some shit today, so I'm kinda tired. Usually I'm better at hiding my true feelings. I'll try to be more careful.
For real? Dude, that last part was way worse than the look you were giving me.
Arihiko chatters away as he walks over to his desk, and right past it towards the class's rear exit. This guy's actually gonna eat lunch and then dip.
Oh, see ya. I'm gonna go save the world with some cool kids on the internet.
Arihiko heads to the door with a grin. Before he leaves... Hey! Talked about that stuff near the station a while ago, but have you heard about any other shady stuff? Throw out the question on a whim. Oops.
Great question, dude. Not really anything as wild as that department store. I guess the abandoned hospital near Kushizuka is kind of sketchy. A bunch of punks were using it as their base a couple years ago. Now everyone's gone.
Kushizuka's a couple stations away, yeah? Isn't it natural for people to stay away from a rundown place like that?
No, I mean, one day they were using it, and the next they'd all disappeared. There's like 30 missing person cases still unsolved. It's just a ghost story though, nothing like the shit near the station. Not even squatters touch it. It's just there.
I know where we're looking at.
Spooky.
Our homeroom class is having a surprisingly difficult time deciding what to do for the school festival next month. Turns out that the girls and boys are split, so we decide to delay our decision to next week. After school activities are cancelled, and all students are leaving early. Well then, there's no point spacing out in the classroom. What should I do? I presume this does matter, at least in a sense.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by watching Family Guy clips. I already know the guy.
My God.
The actual...
Why? Are you sure? Because I feel like if we go check out the hospital, we're gonna die.
It don't matter.
I want to see. The hospital in Kushizuka, huh? Think I'll check it out. Not because Arcways sparked my motivation or anything, but because I might as well look into some of the most suspect locations during daytime. It's 2 stations away, so it's probably nothing.
Your motivation.
It's 2 stations away, so it's probably nothing. But it's not like I have anything else to do until night falls. It's a 20-minute bus ride from the terminal at Kushizuka Station. The hospital is then another 20-minute walk away from the nearest bus stop. My destination is in the middle of an industrial district. It's dead quiet out here. I can see how spacious it is even from outside the gates. Must have been quite a large hospital before it got closed down. Weeds have taken root in the cracks of the asphalt. One of the hospital wards seems to have incurred significant damage. It's falling apart. Was the damage caused by a fire? If it was, the difference between the damaged and undamaged areas is a little too extreme. The sky is so high here. There are no tall buildings on the horizon, allowing the blue expanse to stretch into infinity. It's later in the afternoon, but the clear sky is so bright and vivid it makes my eyes hurt. The barbed wire is nothing to my knife. My entry goes without a hitch, though I don't notice anything unusual. I brace myself and remove my glasses, but is it anything like the jumble of lines I saw on the zombie the other day? This place is just some abandoned ruin. In the end, it was a waste to come here. But I guess that's how investigating goes sometimes. Head back to the entrance and check the bus schedule on my phone. It's a bus in 10 minutes. Should be able to catch it if I run. Sigh in annoyance as I pass through the entrance, deciding that I'll make a dash for it.
So many zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I arrive back at the mansion. The sun still hasn't set, which means
This
Akiha...
next choice will matter a lot.
Okay. The sun still hasn't set, which means Akiha likely isn't home yet. Akiha's probably still angry from this morning. This would be far from the first time I've pissed her off, of course. I've been nothing but
What
trouble.
happened in the morning?
More dreams, eh?
Oh yeah, she was asking about Urquade.
Ah.
I believe her exact words were, "Shiki, did you have sexual relations with that woman?" Like, not even joking, those were her exact words.
That was actually what she said. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she pulled that out, yeah.
Anyways. I've been nothing but trouble since I came back. I'd like to tell her what's going on, but there's no way she'd believe this vampire stuff. Guess there's nothing left except to keep playing the part of the good-for-nothing brother.
Welcome home, Master Shiki.
Hey, Zui. Thanks for coming to greet me. Is Akiha home yet?
Not yet, she will be late today. We've been told that you will be dining alone tonight.
Huh. I wanted to at least give some kind of excuse for before. I'll just head back to my room and rest then.
Master Shiki?
Oh, What's up, Hisui? Hisui casts a fleeting glance over the lobby before continuing.
This is unrelated, but will you be leaving the house again tonight?
Hisui looks at me straight in the eye. She's seen right through my plan. That doesn't surprise me. Hisui already knows I have been leaving my room at night. It's only natural for her to assume I'd do it again. The problem now is how I respond to this question. As a servant, she wants to know what time I'll be home. But telling her is the same as telling Akiha. My response needs to be well thought out. Al?
What must be done?
Well, you gotta do the right thing. You gotta do the right thing. You gotta do the correct thing. Tell her the truth.
Yeah. I'll tell her the
You
truth.
can't lie to her. Look at her.
Yeah. Even if I
You'll
lied,
be able to lie to with that face like that. Come on.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
even if I lied, I wouldn't be able to keep the truth from Hisui or Kohaku for long. So I may as well let her know I'll be out tonight. Yeah, I'll be going out at night for the foreseeable future. But I swear it's nothing bad. I'm sure Akiha will be upset with me, but I'm committed now. That's right. There's a dangerous, mysterious vampire terrorizing our city, and Arkwade is the only one who can do something about it. Above all, Soya is my home. Can't just ignore what's going on. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but I would appreciate if you could look the other way for me. I'll be back by midnight, so it would be great if you could leave the door open. Yeah.
I assume you cannot tell us your reasons.
Yeah.
Reasons.
I'm sorry. I know it makes me look terrible, but I prefer if you didn't ask me anything.
I'm here to serve you, Master Shiki. What kind of servant would I be if I looked upon my own master with contempt?
Hisui speaks dispassionately. Her face is blank as ever. That's
Well,
all
to
there.
answer your question, Hisui Gilgamesh. You do Gilgamesh.
Yeah. That's all there is to that, I guess. I nodded my head to Hisui and started up the lobby stairs.
Edwin.
That one. Alright. Please wait a moment.
I pause. Hisui calls out to me, her muted voice like never before.
Screenshot that, send that to me, send it directly to my PO box, send it directly to like my. Just send it to me, man. Just send it to me.
You know what?
It's moving
Inject it
forward,
directly to his bloodstream.
Honestly, yeah, honestly, inject that shit. Inject that shit into my blood right now.
Oh wait, actually no, I shouldn't do that. I think yeah, I remembered. Wait, I think since I have you as a close friend, I think it would show your like full legal name, so I shouldn't do that. No, I didn't.
Oh, I forgot. I made my PlayStation username, my exact address, IP address, and credit card information, and my social security. Oh shit.
Man.
Anyways, Hisui clenches her hands as she looks over towards me.
If you prefer, I could keep your absence a secret from Mistress Akiha.
You mean you'd cover for me?
Yes, Akiha rarely leaves her room after dinner. My sister and I do nightly patrol, so if no one tells her, she has no way of knowing that you aren't in your room.
That would honestly be great, but are you sure? Akiha is your boss, isn't she?
As I said, I am here to serve you.
I don't know about this. I'm suddenly very happy that I decided to tell her the truth. Not only did she listen to my crappy reasoning, but she's even offering to aid me. Thanks, Hisui. That would be a huge help.
Then we'll give you the key card for the mansion.
Close
oh my
enough.
god, we did it, guys! We did it, guys! It's like Resident Evil. We did
Oh
it.
my god. Now the game begins.
Now the game can start. We did it.
Anyways. Mr. Saki. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Saki had the code to the main entrance changed. This card will open the gate even in the middle of the night. Damn, we got like the enhanced key. That's pretty cool.
Got the master key, yeah.
Yeah, we got the master key.
Dang, Akiha is quick. And ruthless. That was close. If I had left without saying anything, I might not have been able to get back in. So if we lied to her, we would have, like, been locked out.
No, you would have fucking died.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh,
You
shoot.
would have died, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That was a death ending.
Hang on.
Dude. You
Hang on.
would've fucking died.
I gotta DM you something.
You would have suffered another violent death.
No, Billy. Look.
What?
If we lied to her, then we wouldn't have the key card. If we didn't have the key card, we'd be locked out.
Yes,
If we were
I
locked
understand that. There's just a specific part.
I just mean like if you had lied to Hisui, I would have just murdered you.
Okay, yeah. but also, like...
Oh, no, so I guess you do that in the game too. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Akio would have brutally murdered you.
Hang on.
Yeah. Actually should have. I'm telling you, it was really funny. The Aki interaction was really funny. Like the whole thing was just like, brother. Out of all the women in the world, why would you lay with such a harlot?
Yes. I think because Kohaku said something along the lines of, if you're gonna bring home a girlfriend, why couldn't it be someone more normal?
Home, at least if it could be somebody normal.
Somebody normal. And like I read that, I was just like, what did she do?
I don't know what the fuck happened before she got there.
Those 30 minutes must have been crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. It was like a 30-minute interval between like Kohaku messaging Shiki that Arcade got there and him like arriving. Like, what happened in those 30 minutes? Hang on.
So, sports.
And this is what I was gonna ask.
No.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Because I know there's like one or two where
I don't remember, but he's violently murdered.
I'll see if I can find it later. Because I know there's like one or two where it's like that they like allude to that, and it's like I think that would be good to have, at least for like. Because I'm curious if Johnny could figure out the twist bit just based on that. But anyways.
This is all I have to offer you. When you go out after hours, I will not stop you, but please be careful.
Isui bids me farewell with a bow.
I'll see you, son of a bitch. You're going to stop playing that fucking stupid mobile game.
What?
I need her so bad.
Huh?
Give me that red fucking garden, Nasu. Give me that red garden.
Oh, that's what you're on about.
Stop messing around with that stupid fucking mobile game nobody likes.
Anyway.
Jolter.
Spend less time with that shitty mobile game that everybody hates.
But Edwin, all the sabers.
What is the worth? What is the conversion rate from one Hisui to 5 sabers? Fuck, that's tough, man.
The conversion rate?
What's the conversion rate, man? It's tough here, man. No wonder Nasu. Actually, never mind. I get why Nasu takes like 90 years to work on his remakes. I get it now.
Well, not just that, Edwin. You see, there's like 12 total variants of saber.
That's true. That's true. Each one as beautiful as the last. That's crazy, man. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how Nasu by himself did that.
But anyways, hell yeah. I just got help from an unexpected source. Now I can leave the mansion without worrying Akiha.
I've been thinking about buying a Hisui figure for like the last 2 weeks.
How expensive would that even be?
Hold on. Before we move on.
$90-ish, maybe? I don't know how much these cost.
Only 2 weeks?
That's why I've been seriously thinking about it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, it's like $50. I can buy that.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Anyways, I returned to my room after eating dinner by myself. It's almost 10 o'clock. Alright, time to get going. I pocket my knife and slip out of my room as quietly as possible. Should we stop here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Alright.
I agree, Johnny.
Okay. Oh, is he back now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Good yard. We made it to the end, Johnny. Good yard.
Yeah. You're out for a bit, but you made it.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Today was a day.
Yeah.
It lasted
Here
longer
we
than
go.
I did.
Yeah, because you weren't here for half of it.
What matters is that we all made it to the ending.
Yeah. But anyways, quite an eventful episode.
Pretty much the entire episode could just be summed up as like Arcueil is a strange creature. She's a peculiar creature.
A dubious creature, if you. Well, actually, that's reserved. That's reserved for something else. Never mind.
She's up to her mischief.
Yeah.
What the Arcueil doing?
What did she do? Is the bigger question.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Sayonara.
Adios.
Now to get my fun fact.
Yeah.
So I mean
The real one.
What else is there? Let me see.
Oh, it's that song that plays when Quagmire turns into a toilet.
Excuse me?
That's what's playing right now.
Excuse me?
I'm paralyzed by you. Yeah.
Yeah, Paralyzer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, remember, kids. Never use your edged weapons in reverse grip because it sucks.
Oops.
It looks cool, but reverse grip sucks.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
But it sucks.
But it sucks.
But it looks cool.
It sucks.
Man. Because it hasn't been figured out yet.
Wait, farewell.